Tennessee. What's your first thought when you hear Tennessee?
Just another school. I mean, I don't, think about them any more than I do anybody else. So it's just another week, another game. So that's the way we need to prepare for it.
So the rivalry aspect doesn't play in at all?
I mean, not for me. I play on this team, so every week is, a rivalry week to me. I mean, just because it's the next opponent on the list, so and they're trying to keep us from our goals as a team. So it doesn't really matter to me.
Has it kind of started to hit you yet that you only have a few games left here?
Yeah. I mean, 5 years at one place. It's a long time, and yeah, I mean, it definitely has hit me that my time's running out here, and it's been awesome. So hopefully we can have a great finish, ending for the whole process.
Is there one thing in particular you'd like to be remembered for as a player here?
Just a guy that did the right things. I feel like I always put my team in a situation to win. So hopefully, I don't care about stats and all that. I think people get caught up in stats and worried about that and not winning. And winning at the end of the day is all you want to do. So, which doesn't bother me in one bit. I mean, I know media. If the media loves you and they, especially ESPN, they hype one guy up, they'll take it and run with it, and then everybody thinks he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. So I don't really care. I just want to win and do the right thing for my teammates, and hopefully people will remember that.
You're one of the few guys that was here 09 from Terrence Cody's block. What are the memories of that moment for you?
Yeah, that was a crazy moment. They were doing construction then in that one end zone, so I remember I can't remember if I was standing on the bench or something, trying to see it, and then I couldn't see it because I was stuck all the way in the back, and I just heard everybody cheer, so I figured something went, right, and then watched the replay. But I mean, that was a great moment for our school, and it led to the first national championship in a long time. So.
AJ, there are several games where Alabama's way ahead, lopsided. They pull you out of the game pretty early. Would you like to stay in the game and play more?
It's not my call. I feel like if we got a good lead, then let those younger guys play. But that's coach's call at the end of the day. I mean, I have no problem. I'll do whatever he asks. I mean, I always mess with him. I haven't complained one bit about still holding field goals, and I'm, fifth year here and third year holding, or fourth year almost starting, extra point holder. So I don't care. I mean, whatever he wants. But I like seeing those younger guys get in and have a chance to play and make a name for themselves.
I know you don't play for individual accolades, but you got several school records and conference records. Do those mean anything to you at all?
I mean, yeah, it's I think it shows how great my teammates are and how much they mean to me and how much they helped me over the years. But I think it'll be cool, when I'm retired and sitting at home with the grandkids and my kids or whatever, and be able to tell them stories. But for right now, I'm worried about us as a team and what we need to do to three-peat and bring another championship back here. So.
How do you feel like the offensive line has played the last couple of weeks with Kelly
I
out?
feel like we're doing good. Right? Even when Kelly was in there, I felt like we were gelling. Like I said, after the Virginia Tech game, it was going to take a couple weeks, a couple games, to get into a rhythm, as an offense, just because when you got three new O-linemen, communication is the biggest thing for us. So, we needed that, and we had to work on communication. So, I felt like, ever since that first week, we kind of gelled together and grew as an offense.
Did you know anything about the Tennessee rivalry before you got here?
I did not. I wasn't an Alabama fan, and I was a Miami Hurricanes fan, so I knew about Florida State and Miami. That was about it.
Production production-wise, you guys aren't seeming this speed when there's Kenyon or TJ running the ball, kind of the way it's been the last few years. How much of those guys stepped up, and how do you notice the difference when either one of them's in there?
No, I mean they're both great running backs, and you know I have confidence in anybody really that we have as a running back here that when they step in they'll do the job that's needed, and so you know both of those guys have been playing great for us, and you know the thing that I'm happiest about is they do a really good job of protection and then get out when they're supposed to and give me a check down option. You know, because a lot of teams are. I mean, they know we have a lot of vertical threats, so they drop a lot of people back in the zone now, and so you know the check down's been big for us. So they've done an excellent job.
What do you see Vinny's role now on the team now that he's out for the season? What kind of guys are you going to be on the sideline?
But I mean, he's got to be the same guy. He's got to be a leader for us. You know, and you know if he starts to fall off, the other leaders will tell him the same way. He's got to be there for us mentally and to teach these younger guys how to do the right thing and you know what to do at all times. So it puts us in a good situation at the end of the day to win a ball game still. But you know he's definitely going to have to be there for us and these younger guys as we go on throughout the season.
Anything else for AJ?